How are you raised as a woman?
I was raised
or be...
to serve.
See?
To serve.
Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. Here's a video asking a black woman why she thinks black men like dating Latina women. Watch how this goes.
Most black women are raised to be strong, tough, independent, and don't take no shit. Daddy wasn't shit. I raised you alone by myself. Be a strong black woman.
I think a lot of black men date Latina women because I'm gonna have to agree with Guapo. It's something new. It's out of the ordinary. You know?
Is this something new and out of the ordinary? Or is he looking for peace and cooperation?
I mean, so when you associate, if I can reverse it, you know what I'm saying? Why black women, we love our black men. At the end of the day, no matter how much I try to dance around it, you still end up with a black man. But women like to date outside our race because we do compartmentalize with the fact that a black man broke our heart. A black man did me dirty. A black man's my baby daddy and he shit.
So is it that all black men ain't ish? Or just the ones you're seeing and having babies with?
You know what I'm saying? My daddy, he a black man, he left me, or whatever the case may be. And so just referring it back to men, it's the same thing. They want something different. They want something out of the ordinary. So even if she wasn't Spanish and he's dating the typical girl who doesn't comply or isn't submissive and he ends up getting with a girl who is, he's gonna like her more because it's not the ordinary. It's not what he deals with every day.
Absolutely. We're gonna like the woman who is more cooperative and we get along with, no matter what her race is.
You understand what I'm saying? So I just think men, they're natural hunters. They're naturally out for the hunt. And so why would I go into the jungle and hunt for something that I catch every day? I can go easily like a bear. A bear can easily go in the water and catch his fish, right? But outside of that, when he goes and does get certain type of meats, he went out of his way to kill that prey.
It's true. Bears will go to the river and get easy prey, like fish. Now, would the bear continue to go after fish if it was toxic to him? Keep in mind that whether the bear goes after the fish, which is easy prey, or he goes after bigger prey that he has to work harder for, both are nourishment to him. If either of them were toxic, he'd just find something else to eat.
Any kind of way about it as a black woman?
I'm gonna tell you this, as a black woman, no. Yes and no. And I'm gonna say yes more than no because I feel like this. I'm beautiful.
She says she's beautiful. If she really thought that of herself, wouldn't she be in her natural state? Meaning no makeup, no fake eyelashes, no weave or wigs?
It does bother me when I meet men who are black, who say to me, "You're pretty for a black woman." What does that mean? Or ask me, "What do you mix with?" When I look in the mirror, I see a brown-skinned woman. I see a black woman that by no mistake could you even mistake me for anything else but African American.
I just see a black woman. What do y'all see?
But to the society that we live in, because my eyes slant a little bit or whatever the association is, the straight hair, I don't know what it is, the weave, the lace is laying right that day, the curly bundles is extra curly, you associate me with, well, she has to be mixed with something because she's pretty. Because in your mind, you've been to these countries and you've been these places and all you've experienced is the beauty of the women there because you're not in Brooklyn no more.
Now, is it just because the women are beautiful and out of the ordinary? Or is it the way they treat black men on top of her beauty? Remember Zoom to Thailand, Richie Mack, with his girl Elle bringing him food? A lot of black women went in on him about that. But black men, they loved it because of the way she treated them.
And you're not in Jersey no more, and you're not in your state anymore. It's something new. So now you meet a black woman who's actually very attractive, and not to take anything away from our black women, but we subject ourselves to the commentary sometimes. I'm gonna take full responsibility for us and say, you have a choice as a black woman. Either you want to continue to follow the stigma and be a part of that stigma, or you can set yourself aside and say, okay, hey, as a black woman, I already know that you already expect me to come in here and be loud and ghetto. I'm not going to be that girl. I'm going to be something different. And I think we'll get a different response from our men.
Now let me speak for all the men out there on what she just said. You will definitely get a different response from black men if you conduct yourself where you're not ghetto and loud. And yes, you do have a choice in the way you treat black men. Now, I'm not talking about males. There's a difference between a man and a male. A man is someone who is respectful and carries himself with dignity and betters himself on a daily basis. He also treats people the way he wants to be treated. A male does whatever the hell he wants to, and it doesn't matter whether he treats you well or not. He's just out for himself.
Lola, welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. As you're a Latino woman, okay, do you date black men?
I do.
You
I
do
love
or you
them.
don't?
I do.
Okay.
That's all I date.
Why do you prefer to date black men?
Oh, it's just the brown skin, the way that they actually treat women is differently than Latino men. They actually, well, the black men that I've dated before, they respect you, their background and their way of treating their mom and their family is different than Latino men. Latino men don't give a about what they do to you, and if you find out that if they have a side or whatever, you know, I believe the black man that I've dated, they're more respectful. You know, their wife is their wife, untouchable. You understand? So for me, it's something different. I love black men, so.
So the Latino woman is having a better experience with the black man. Interesting. I wonder if it's because she's vetting these black men before she get involved with them. And if they're not on point, does she just walk away from them?
I'm sorry.
It just goes back to what Wapo and I said, her experience. You know, I'm not gonna belittle our black men. I love the milk chocolate, the dark chocolate, the brown chocolate, all the melanin. But if I have to think about what I think when I see a black man off the rip isn't always the most positive. Mm-hmm. So your experience with a black man is a great one.
Yeah.
Your experience with a Latino man is a different one. If I have to interject and say my experience with a Latino man, they're more perverted to me. They're more, oh mommy, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, mommy. Look at that, look at that, look at that. They're very sexual.
Okay, so the black woman is having a bad experience with the Latino men too. So it's safe to say that there are some Latino men out there who don't treat women well, and there are black men out there who don't treat women well.
How were you raised as a woman?
I was
serve or
raised
be?
to serve.
See?
Is that why black men are treating her better? Can you elaborate, please?
Serve.
How do you feel towards black women, right? When we date, you're Spanish man.
No. One subject at a time. See, I wanted to hear her elaborate on her definition of serve. Now, the black woman has changed the subject. Wait a minute. I smell something fishy going on here. I'm suspecting that this sister changed the subject real quick because she didn't want this Latino woman to say that she was raised to cook, clean, and serve her man a plate of food. Is it that the sister knew that if the Latino woman elaborated on it, that they would have asked her, the sister, was she raised to serve?
Most black women are raised to be strong, tough, independent, and don't take no shit. Daddy wasn't shit. I'll raise you alone by myself, be a strong black woman.
Did she change the subject because she's one of those black women who say, I ain't cooking and cleaning for no man? Which she would have had to admit to. And that might be why the Latino's experience has been better than hers when it comes down to black men? Interesting. Because the sister changed the subject real quick and she never let them go back to it.
Now, I was raised with blacks.
Okay.
So to me, it's not nothing new. You know, to me, I was raised in a black community. I was raised in the projects.
Okay, if the black woman here grew up with black people and the Latino woman here grew up with black people, I wonder why the Latino woman is having a better experience with black men than the black woman. Is it because she treats the black man that she's dating differently than the black women do? When she says she was raised to serve, that could make a big difference. Simply because she might have a better understanding of what submission really means. If the man is taking care of you, you have to take care of him in return. Meaning, he plays his role and she plays hers. Maybe she just knows how to play her role.
You see black men and Spanish men as equal, like you don't care if he's black or Spanish, or do you have a preference?
No, I have a preference.
And what's your preference?
Black.
Black? Now,
But reverse it.
Are you Puerto Rican, right? Are you Puerto Rican?
I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not trying to.
This is no judgment.
Let's
All right.
go.
Like,
No judgment.
hold on. Like in my perspective as a woman and how Spanish guys been with me and my relationships, it's trash. You understand? Like, no luck. But how black men been with me, my past relationships, they've been good.
I just find it ironic how women of other races say that they dated black men because of how the black men treated them. Yet you hear some black women, not all, but some black women, complain how black men mistreat black women. Could it be that these same black women are just simply making bad choices when it comes down to the black men that they date? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. If one woman plays her role and the other woman refuses to, which one do you think the man's gonna pick? Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.